I would like to thank you all for being here and paying attention for a day and a half and sharing your expertise and your ideas. This is really a rich, it's just so rich. Look around the room. Look at all the artifacts of the things that we've created together in just a day and a half. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
First of all, can you all join me in thanking Chris for the leadership she's provided to giving this a great Ag Share convening here. So thank you, Chris. And as we look back over the schedule and the sessions that we had, I think we've had a great exploration. This was meant to be an opening conversation. And in that light, while Bruce Shalou of the Sloan Consortium had to leave, he did want me to share with you what the Sloan Consortium would like to be involved in on an ongoing basis. Many of you know we have a call for proposals for papers. It is open until at the end of March, and we are looking for journal paper articles that are about online and open activities that are trying to reach rural and hard to reach, including international populations. So we would welcome submissions. We already have about 7, and even if we get 14, 15, he's telling me that we will do an ongoing special journal out of the JLN articles, and so we have their continuing support if this community can keep talking together to continue publishing using JLN as a vehicle for that. So that's going to be very useful for us to continue this conversation with a larger group of people. In addition, what Bruce was talking about, he would like to open up a SIG, a special interest group, for agriculture. So we will get those details to you and share that. And he came up with one more. He's very excited about the MOOs. Okay, he doesn't want to call them MOOCs. He wants to call them MOOEs. So right now Sloan does a series of online open workshops. They also do a series of 4 paid workshops, but he's talking about the online open workshops as another vehicle for us to share this kind of information that we're sharing, particularly around agriculture. He thinks that this is a huge opportunity, and he'd like to work with the African partners, AVU, OER Africa, Forum, etc., in figuring out ways to broadcast information and create a community for Africa at the same time. So I think those are 3 great next steps. From our perspective, we will definitely be sharing probably in an ongoing basis. Our video guy yesterday, Craig, had to go in. It was a planned operation for his shoulder. It wasn't us that killed him, but it is going to take a couple of weeks now to publish the videos, but the PowerPoints will be up next week. The notes will be delivered to you as well next week, and we can continue the conversation both on Twitter, and we can continue the conversation through some email exchange, updating you about what's going on and what opportunities there are. So we're looking forward to having a continuing conversation with you, and we're going to continue to come up with new ideas and ways to keep this community active. And then I would also like to thank all of you, because you guys stayed. You guys are helping us create this bright new future, and that's what it's all about. We're looking forward to open knowledge for agriculture development having a much greater impact in the next couple of years, because that's when we need it to happen. Like Brian was saying, the problem is now. We have the problem now. We have to solve it, and you are the people to do that. So thank you all for your contributions at this meeting. There are snacks to go if anybody wants them. Yeah, and there is a session that Doug Bueller Where's Doug? Oh, Doug. Doug's in the back is facilitating. What that is, for us, that is about emerging research questions. Obviously, being a research university, one of the things we have to ask ourselves, when you open up the knowledge, what are the new research questions we get to ask and we get to work on in terms of impact and evaluation? Doug will be facilitating that. We actually moved that one. It's no longer in 110. It's in 113. I think it is in 121. And the coat room is one room, and right next to it is the other room where we'll be facilitating that conversation. And thank you, Doug, for doing that. There is another couple of sidebar meetings. And for those of you staying, we're going to keep working on flights, but we have another winter storm coming in. So you may be here even longer, just letting you know. Sorry, anybody going through Chicago, the news is not probably good tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. Sorry, Emma's already gone, no, don't do this to me. Sorry, Emma. Anyways, you know Julie, she'll get you through it, okay? So thanks again to all of you, and please, and to our staff, and please keep in touch with us, because we want to keep this going. All right, thanks.